Hello there.
Bro, season 5 of Lost, man, don't tell me about it. Don't tell. I know it's flames. I know it's flames, man. I know it is flames. I absolutely love it, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, I'm recording this episode right after finishing episode 11 of Lost season 5. And to those who are watching in the near future, I hope you guys have been binge watching the Lost playlist and enjoying the entire Lost series, because we are making history on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, watching Lost for the very first time. My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here for Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting a shot. And today we are up to episode 12 of Lost season 5, titled Dead is Dead. We only have 5 episodes after this one. I keep forgetting this is a 17 episode season. Still more than the 14 episodes of season 4, but a little bit less than the 23 and 24 we were accustomed to earlier on. But nonetheless, it is still 17 episodes, which is way more than we get in today's shows. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it because I'm loving season 5. And let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
What have you done, Richard?
Calm down, calm down. This has nothing to do with it.
So it's true. You actually brought one of them to our temple.
He's just a boy, and he was dying.
Then you should have let him die.
Jacob wanted it done.
Just say Jacob and you're all good.
The island chooses who the island chooses. You know that.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
But what's his name?
Richard was just acting on behalf of the island, man.
Among friends. We're going to take care of you.
My dad. Is he here?
We'll be back to him soon enough.
So he remembers his dad, but
No, I don't want to.
like obviously he does,
Okay,
but
easy. Easy.
No. I want to be one of you.
Just because you're living with them doesn't mean you can't be one of us. You should
agent
be dead,
of the
Benjamin.
others.
But this island, it saved your life.
Who are you?
I'm Charles.
Oh, that's Charles?
Charles Widmore.
Brother, what? That looks so different from the casting we had in the Jughead episode. That's why I was thrown off.
Yeah.
Oh my, bro, he glue up. He glued up. Damn, Charles. Charles got the Desmond hairstyle. What happened, Charles, man? My guy looking like Locke in the
Oh, man.
future.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah, you pussy or
Yes, I am. I knew it. I knew that this would happen.
cap, liar.
Then why are you so surprised to see me?
Because it's one thing to believe it, John. It's another thing to see it.
Then why were you trying to run away to the main island?
I broke the rules, John. I came back to the island. I was going to answer for what I'd done. I was going back to be judged.
Locke has plus 1,000 aura at the moment.
Judged.
Brother, I'm a judge your ass right now.
Well, John, we don't even have a word for it, but I believe you call it the monster.
Judged by the smoke monster? Bro, if Ben rocks up to be judged by the smoke monster, my guy is still going to lie to the smoke monster. The smoke monster is going to be lied to by Ben. I swear, even like Ben's going to try and lie to the smoke monster. Smoke monster is just going to be like, "Arr," and Ben will be like, I love you, I flatter in your greatness. And the smoke monster will be like, "Arr." I have not taken anything, I promise.
Morning.
I'm just hyped.
Hello? What's in the crate?
Just some stuff we need to get moved.
Need a hand?
Oh, thanks. We got it.
Okay, have a great day.
Hey, the comedy tour's back. Okay, have a great day.
Really? Because he looks fine to me. You know, I don't really remember him from the plane. Do you?
No, I don't.
What if he was already here before we crash. If he thinks I killed him, then he's insane.
He playing the
We may
other's
be
book.
dealing with a man who's dangerously deranged. Then the question is, what are we gonna do about it?
Don't worry, my friend.
I'll have your back. Caesar. Pleasure to meet you, Caesar. I'm Ben.
And the Ben shenanigans continue. Hey, Locke in his God mode era, man. This is Ben truly rattled, in my opinion, because of Locke coming back.
You want me to do it? I can do it if you want me to, Ben.
Shut up. Stay here, Ethan.
You gotta commend the writers for thinking this thoroughly through. You know, there may be a lot of holes, like I was saying at the end of the last episode, when you sit back and reflect, but to think about all these events crossing over, happening in the past, in the future, and the present, it's absolutely insane.
Don't do it.
Only one will be big. Only one will be big. Please, don't take my Alex.
Do you want your baby to live?
Why are you taking her?
Bro, the kid's
Be
eardrums!
grateful you're still alive. Now you listen to me. If you try to follow me, or if you ever come looking for me, I'll kill you. And if you want your child to live, every time you hear whispers, you run the other way.
What's that?
Just something sentimental.
I never pictured you leading your people from behind a desk. Seems a little corporate.
Yo, maybe Locke going on his comedy tour too.
Was there something that you needed, John?
Well, Ben, I was hoping that you and I could talk about the elephant in the room.
I assume you're referring to the fact that I killed you.
Yeah.
I hope Caesar's listening in on this.
And the only way to bring them together was by your death, and you understood that. It's why you were about to kill yourself when I stopped you.
If all I had to do was die, Ben, then why did you stop me?
You had critical information that would have died with you. And once you'd given it to me, well, I just didn't have time to talk you back into hanging yourself.
I feel like the reason they
So I
invented
took a shortcut.
the term pathological liar
Look
is
at you,
because of
John.
this guy.
I was right. You're here, you're back. So are the rest of them. I don't know where yet exactly, but they came, it worked. And that's why I did it. Because it was in the best interest of the island.
That's like
I
how
was just hoping for an apology.
bro, this guy, forget the plus 1,000 aura. 5,000.
I've decided to help you, Ben.
Help me do what?
Do what you say you were on your way to do. Be judged.
That's not something you want to see, John.
If everything you've done has been in the best interest of the island,
I want to say something quickly here. I just want to say a quick side note. I know you guys don't like me pausing mid-conversation, but I just want to say I love how Locke is. I know it's like a minor detail, but you know, with Locke explaining in the very first couple episodes, everything is black and white, and we saw throughout a lot of the season, you know, a lot of the seasons on Island, he was wearing white a lot of the time. Even when Boone died, you know, his white shirt was covered in blood, but he wore white a lot of the time. Now he's, you know, dressed in black. He came back as Gandalf the Black, bro, not Gandalf the White. My guy's John the Black. You don't F with this guy, man.
and I'm sure the monster will understand.
Yeah, the monster gonna be cool with it. It's your judgment day, man.
Let's go.
Where Arnold at? Where's Arnold?
Hey. You're in the habit of calling people friends. But I don't think you mean it.
Step away from the boat.
No, I'm not going to step away from the boat. I'm going to take it, and you're going to let me. My friend,
You are not taking him.
Looking for this?
Caesar! Already?
This gentleman and I are taking a boat. Does anyone else have a problem with that?
Damn, man.
Consider that my apology.
No, no, that's not your apology. John, read the room, man. Read the island. Read the beach. Just play it right. Did they just kill off Caesar like that? My guy got that other movement, man. He must have... In the dead of night. I need Rainy Lost back, man. I miss it.
Home sweet home.
Yay!
looks like we're not the first ones who decided to tie up here.
That'll be Son and Lapidus. I showed him where the boats were, and Son thanked me by smashing me on the head with a paddle.
She the one that hurt your arm? Noticed you were favoring it on the way over.
No. Someone else hurt my arm.
You just make friends everywhere you go, don't you?
And we go.
Well, I found sometimes that friends can be significantly more dangerous than enemies, John.
Is that why you shot an unarmed man in the chest?
The man was unarmed because I'd stolen his gun, the gun he was going to use to kill you. Couldn't let that happen.
You don't know that was going to happen.
Twice, right?
You're welcome.
We're going to your old house, aren't we?
Yes. It's the only place I can summon it.
Oh yeah, he's got to
The
go.
monster. Once it arrives, I'll either be forgiven. Lying about what?
That you want to be judged for leaving the island and coming back because it's against the rules. I don't think you care about rules.
So what do I want to be judged for, John?
For killing your daughter.
Woo! Remember what I said last episode about the cinematography this season? Improving. Again, with the extreme wide long shots. I want to know how Ethan came to be one of the others. That's interesting too.
We had a complication.
I'm sorry.
This is Charles in his prime.
Baby?
Your orders were to exterminate that woman.
Why, she's no threat to us. She's insane, Charles. Besides, you didn't tell me she had a child. What was it I was supposed to do?
Kill it.
It's not an it. This is a child.
Richard just there, man.
You might find this difficult to understand, Benjamin.
Every decision I've made has been about protecting this island.
Is killing this baby what Jacob wants?
Bro, Jacob is like the biggest trump card for the others. I could rock up on the island myself one day, but like, Jacob told me to come here, and all of y'all are effed. There you go. That is gospel because Jacob said so. No, sorry. That is the bottom line because Jacob said so. That's it. That's all it is. Jacob 3:16. Nah, I've got to parallel that because neat callback to Widmore confronting Richard about, you know, a younger Ben. What Ben is doing in this situation. Do you think Richard looked at Ben right there and, you know, him telling Kate and Sawyer about that innocence being taken away from him, and he'll be a changed man forever? Maybe some of that does reside still within him, with him taking and caring for Alex, possibly. Is that what he was thinking right there? Because
So whose
Richard-
idea was it to move into these houses?
like a lot of characters in this show, Richard says a lot without
Excuse
saying
me?
anything.
Well, your people were living in the jungle, and then after you murdered the Dharma folk, you relocated here. I just wondered if it was your idea.
Do you disapprove, John?
just doesn't seem like something the island would want.
You don't have the first idea of what this island wants.
Are you sure about that?
Ooh, he pulling all stops.
I suppose you better go over there and check it out.
John's like, I already died once. I don't care, bro. Like, it's just, I got nothing else to fear. I faced death. Oh, glad to see they're enjoying the comforts of, you know, Ben's home.
What are you doing here? This used to be my house. I saw a light turned on. What are the two of you doing in here?
I was
What?
taken in 1977.
Are you trying to tell me that your friends were in the Dharma initiative?
You don't know about this?
Of course not.
Like Miles said last episode, this is
Where did
his
you get this?
present,
Who gave this to you?
and he's experiencing this now.
Man outside.
He said his name was Christian. He told us to come in here and wait.
Wait for what?
He said if I ever wanted to see my husband again, I had to wait here for John Locke.
But considering he's dead, we ain't holding our breath.
Well, you might want to look outside.
Bro, bro, giving them the Richard Alpert treatment when Horace stepped outside.
But you're saying it's impossible.
But here I am. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm sure there's a very good reason for it.
Who's that painting of on the left-hand side of Sun right there, holding some sort of egg? Who is it? Is that John's mother? Oh, sorry, Ben's mother? I'm not
One of
sure.
the dead guy says there's a reason, then I guess everything's gonna be just peachy. And forget about the fact that the rest of your people are supposedly 30 years ago. Now the only ones who are here to help us are a murderer and a guy who can't seem to remember how the hell he got out of a coffin. I'm all the help you need.
Are you saying you know how to find them? How to find Jin?
I have some ideas. I'm sorry to say, but I'm leaving with or without you.
Oh, Frank,
If
man.
there's any chance of finding my husband, then I have to stay.
We need Frank to come back 30 years ago for the vibes.
Well, for God's sake, watch your back.
Aw. Come on, Frank. We need you for the vibes, man.
All right? How do we find Jin?
Ben has something to do first. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yes, John, that's right.
Better get to it then.
Hey, this is a duet comedy tour. So was this always there when the Dharma Initiative built Dharmaville? And they just didn't know about it? Or is this one of the great mysteries of Lost? It looks like they possibly might have dug a tunnel to Ben's house, so he had direct access to it. I'm not sure.
I'll be outside. Okay. Wow, Alex. Any higher, you're going to fly right off the island.
Damn.
My sub's about to leave. All right. You don't have to see him off, then. Yes, Richard, I do.
Oh, so I'm guessing this is how he permanently steals off Widmore from the island.
Came to say goodbye.
No, you didn't.
Wait, what did he
You
do?
came to collect.
No, don't act as if I wanted this. You brought this on yourself.
Are you quite certain you want to do this, Benjamin?
You left the island regularly. You had a daughter with an outsider.
Oh, okay.
You broke the rules, Charles.
And what makes you think you deserve to take what's mine?
Because I won't be selfish. Because I'll sacrifice anything to protect this island.
You wouldn't sacrifice Alex.
You're the one who wanted her dead, Charles.
Not the island.
Oh, he kept his promise. All these years later.
I hope you're right, Benjamin. Because if you aren't, and it is the island that wants her dead, she'll be dead. And one day, you'll be standing where I'm standing now. You'll be the one being banished. And then you'll finally realize that you cannot fight the inevitable. I'll be seeing you, boy.
Bro gave him the Kratos treatment, man. Boy. Ew. So, who was his love interest that he had Penny with?
Jack must have lied
Excuse me?
about Locke being dead. I don't know why he would, but that's the only explanation.
No, he did it.
John was dead.
Just because he was in a coffin doesn't mean that he couldn't have faked his death.
Trust me, I'm sure.
I'm sure. You killed him, didn't you?
So you knew this would happen to Locke if we brought him back here?
Son, I had no idea it would happen. I've seen this island do miraculous things. I've seen it heal the sick. But never once has it done anything like this.
Never brought back the
Dead
dead.
is dead.
Dead is dead. Roll
You
credits.
don't get to come back from that. Not even here. So the fact that John Locke is walking around this island scares the living hell out of me.
Yo, I said at the start of the episode, Ben is rattled. He is rattled.
Any luck?
That is true as well.
It hasn't shown up yet.
He cannot control.
Last time we didn't have to wait this long.
That
Not
is
a train,
true.
John. It doesn't run on a schedule.
Well, if it's not going to come to us, then I suppose we'll have to go to it.
That is something he cannot
It doesn't
control
work
at the
that way.
moment too.
I only know how to summon it.
John Locke.
I don't know where it actually is.
Bro, you can't tame this John Locke, Ben. You cannot tame this John Locke. Ah, he rattled.
But I assure you, son, I'm the same man I've always been.
I didn't lose anything.
Are you ready?
Lead the way.
Ben is so cut at the moment. He's so cut. Everything he's had to say, John has had an answer to.
Hello.
And one upped him.
Charles? It's Benjamin.
The island won't let you come back, trust me. I spent almost 20 years trying to return.
Are you sure about that?
Charles, where you failed, I'm going to succeed. Just as soon as I do one thing.
This, oh, okay, this is,
And what's that, Benjamin?
it's Penny, isn't it?
Kill your daughter.
Far out! I don't want to see this happen. Please tell me Penny
In fact,
gave him
I'm
the
looking
broken
at our
arm and he had to
mutual
run
friend
off.
right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the name of the boat that Penny's on.
Don't you dare.
Goodbye, Charles.
Man, I knew it was coming to this moment. I knew it was Penny. And that was the promise he made, hence him covered in blood. But I hope, oh man.
May I ask you a question, John?
Shoot.
How is it that you know where you're going?
I just know.
I mean, how does that work exactly?
How does what work?
The knowing. I mean, did it come upon you gradually? Or did you wake up one morning suddenly understanding the mysteries of the universe?
You don't like this, do you?
What?
Having to ask questions that you don't know the answers to. Blindly following someone in the hopes that they'll lead you to whatever it is you're looking for.
Not fun, is it?
No, John, I don't like it at all.
Well,
That's truthful.
now you know what it was like to be me.
Ben never been in this situation before.
We should keep moving.
Yes, we should.
Son just tagging along. Son is the insurance policy.
It's where the island healed me.
Oh, the temple.
Well, let's hope it's as generous this time around.
Woo!
We're not going into your temple, Ben.
Damn, I really want to see what the temple looks like.
We're going under it.
I told you, John's experienced death already. He's got nothing to lose. He doesn't give a crap.
After you.
I need to ask a favor of you, son.
Ben's met his ultimate
If
boss.
you ever get off this island, find Desmond Hume for me. Tell him I said I was sorry.
Sorry for what?
He'll know.
If Penny dies this ep, I'm not watching the next one. I'm not watching the next one. I don't think I could recover to watch the next one in time if Penny dies this episode. I love how they're keeping it ambiguous and vague still with Ben's answers, but still. Is that Desmond in the back of the car? Yeah.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Desmond! Desmond! Des?
Don't move. Not another word. I'm sorry that you're caught up in the middle of this thing, but your father...
But my father and I have absolutely no relationship
Your
whatsoever,
father is
so
a
whatever...
really terrible human being. He's responsible for the killing of my daughter. That's why I'm here.
Charlie, go back inside, babe. Go back inside. Please. Please, whatever you do, don't hurt my son. Please don't hurt my son.
Mommy. Mommy.
Charlie, go inside.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I was about to say Desmond speed tackles him or something. That's how he gets the broken arm. And that's how he's covered in blood. It's Desmond's blood. Woo! They had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, man. Woo! Damn! Breather. Time out. Good. Be good. Okay. Be good. All right, that was a 30-second timeout. That's not the 10-minute commercial break timeout. That was just the 30-second timeout, man. We back from commercial break. Glad to see that hopefully Penny's okay and Desmond just sent, sent Ben into the water. But yeah, that slight hesitation seeing Charlie there. It's always like we go back to the episode before, like no one can take an innocent child. It's a kid in the end of the day, man. Come on. That was the deciding factor. Oh.
What's going on?
What lies in the shadow of the statue?
What?
Answer the question.
What lies in the shadow of the statue?
Playing riddles now?
I have no idea what.
Get everyone else. Tell them it's time and tie him up. He's coming with us.
Yo, F you, Alana. Who do you think you are? I couldn't care less for you now. Now we got this other side B plot happening on the Hydra Island, man. Oh.
But I didn't do it. So you were right, John. I did kill Alex. And now I have to answer for that.
Yeah, atone for your sins, man.
Appreciate you showing me the way, but I think I can take it from here. You got it.
That Desmond's
You
still
outside.
alive.
If I live...
Ben!
Yeah, it's not cool falling down holes and hurting your legs, man.
You all right?
Locke knows from experience.
Never better. Hang on, I'll find something to get you out of there.
John, wait.
So if John had led the way, he would have fell through that thing. Oh my gosh, and then Locke would have hurt his legs again. I don't think Ben's ever been to this part of the temple before. He looking hella surprised right now. Like a temple within a temple. Or maybe he hasn't seen it in a long, long time. Is that meant to be the smoke monster and someone summoning it or controlling it? Yeah. Yeah. So why wasn't it summoned from Ben's house? Was it trapped in the temple by someone?
You didn't tell me that you had a child. What was it I was supposed to do? Kill it. It's not an it, this is a child.
Yo, he getting that Mr. Echo treatment. He's seeing his past in the smoke monster.
I hate you. They killed Carl and my mother. Please, Dad. Help me.
You know what?
She's not my daughter. She means nothing to me. So if you want to kill her, go ahead.
I think I would have preferred just the camera sort of 360ing around Michael Emerson right there. And just his facial expressions responding to the voices. Rather than him seeing it. Because I remember with Mr. Echo, I really liked when Mr. Echo sort of confronted the smoke monster before his death. I think it was the episode in which he died. I really loved when he confronted the smoke monster, sort of 360'd around him with the camera work, and you had those sort of like lightning flashes within the smoke monster, or like those images flash. And I feel like that was a kind of like, I know it's a nitpick, but it was kind of like off-putting for me, seeing those images dissolved into sort of like the smoke monster and around Ben. I would have loved if they sort of kept it not ambiguous in a way, but we sort of know what happened, and we possibly just heard the voices and saw Michael Emerson, his facial expressions just doing the talking that entire scene, because they were fantastic. But I just wish they kept it focused on Michael Emerson as it was 360ing around him, maybe, and he was just looking left to right around him, and just we know what events are playing out just based off the voices.
Daddy?
Oh no.
Alex.
Dad is dead.
Hi, Dad.
Oh.
He having that Christian moment.
It was all my fault.
I know. Listen to me, you bastard.
Oh, she getting jiggy with it.
I know that you're already planning to kill John again.
Yeah, she getting physical with
And
it.
I want you to know that if you so much as touch him, I will hunt you down and destroy you. You will listen to every word John Locke says, and you will follow his every order. Do you understand?
Yes, daughter.
Say it! Say you'll follow him!
Yes, I will follow him, I swear.
He didn't say wallah. Wallahi, I will follow him. So that's his judgment, potentially. Get knocked down in the pecking order. That's it. You have to accept your new role. John Locke has usurped you at the top of the food chain.
Ben? Ben? Ben?
You know, he's no longer the shepherd. He's part of the herd.
It let me live.
Ooh. Oh boy, the smoke monster. Bad Benjamin Linus. maybe we're gonna get a different Ben from now on. Maybe this is the shift. But you know, I guess because it's Ben Linus, there's still always that element of doubt. You know, no matter what he has confronted this episode, I still am gonna have that in the back of my mind that Ben possibly still wants to, kill John, and he still has that end goal, that end game of, being at the top of the food chain again. I don't know. That's just that's still gonna be in the back of my mind always, no matter how much good Ben does from now on, or no matter how much he actually follows John. And I believe he will follow John because of him seeing Alex one very last time. I just feel like there's still that element of, it's like a little bit now. It's a little bit. Even though I'm convinced that possibly this could be a generational arc for Ben going forward now. Like I was saying, he's no longer the shepherd. He is part of the herd. And he's sort of atoned for his sins, or like sort of acknowledged what he has done in the past. Even, telling Son, if you do see Desmond Hume, tell him I'm sorry for what happened. So it seems like Desmond is okay after being shot, and him and Penny and Charlie got away. But yeah. Oh man, what a banger of an episode. Dead is dead. And there's still sort of like no explanation as to maybe John is just really special, and the island, like, gave him that he was the chosen one since the beginning, and the island, spared him one last time. And he died off island. So that wasn't part of the rules for him to die off island. Ben took matters into his own hands, and sort of like what happened maybe in Flashes Before Your Eyes about that course correction thing. John was always meant to live, and because Ben took matters into his own hands by killing him, I feel like the universe course corrected. I could be wrong in saying that, but I feel like it might tie into Flashes Before Your Eyes. No matter how many times Desmond tried to save Charlie, the universe was always going to course correct and find another way to try and take Charlie away. So I feel like maybe John was always meant to live, and it's that specific sort of moment in which Ben killed him that the universe had to intervene and course correct it, because Ben was never meant to, kill John in that moment. Even though he got that information out of him, he was never meant to kill him. And it was, Ben taking matters into his own hands, and changing the rules of the universe, that the universe course corrected and brought John back to life. Maybe that's how I see it. It's sort of like maybe it was explained in Flashes Before Your Eyes. So yeah, what a banger episode, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like I'm going to be watching the next one, because like I said, I was going to take a permanent timeout if Penny did die, but it seemed like all is well at the moment. All is well. Penny is not harmed. Desmond is harmed, but it seemed like he took that bullet shot, hopefully okay, and survived it. So yeah, he was able to take down Ben after being shot, and it went through the paper bag, and it looked like it just grazed him on the side. So yeah, I hope Desmond, Penny, and Charlie are all right and sailing around the world and bunked up somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the next episode right after this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.